Hello folks, now can I have to do this at the start of a double upload day or the middle of a double upload day? I've already uploaded a video today. It's the top line of the description, so if you haven't seen the earlier episode, go watch that first. For those that are ready and waiting for what's happening right now, here we go then. Let's delve in to the decision. So I've thought about it a lot, and it's do you know what the reality is? It's too soon. It's way sooner than I anticipated. I wasn't prepared for this. It was just something that wasn't in my mind. I never thought this would happen. I never thought we'd get a job offer from a team like Stuttgart so quickly in Charge Resident Adventure. The interesting thing is, right, I've just made the first video that you've seen already go live. I don't know what everyone's going to say, but here we go. We're going to ask for 15,000, and if they say yes, we move to Stuttgart. They've said yes. Right then. Oh no, I don't know what people will think about this, but I feel like as a club and what they've got as a club is just that much more than what we have at Dresden, and I feel awful, but come on then Stuttgart, let's go. Oh, I've done it. I've made the move on Boxing Day. I mean, they've put me in a difficult position here. Oh, my scouting at bloody Dresden was wasted. So there we are then. Dresden get 210,000 in compensation for me. I feel for the Dresden fans, if anything. I feel bad. I have 7 years of experience with Dresden, and NUO is listed, which I find quite funny. Benchy, who famously knocked out Peterborough in the FA Cup in 2021. Famously. I don't even remember it. Okay, so welcome to Stuttgart. This is like we start again here. I've got meetings to do. I will attend all those, that business. Make sure I hit record there. That would have been awkward, wouldn't it? Now, from what I can see, there's players leaving already. One of the players is going to Swansea, ironically enough. Schaffer is currently here on loan from Red Bull. Yep, he looks good. Daniel Keller, who's 17, is going to Manchester United. Attacking midfielder, doesn't look amazing, but 2.4 million. 6.25 million then for Grugic, who's 27, Swiss player. I would have maybe moved him on as well. So, whatever. We'll take that, but he's off in the January. It's only a few days away, is the January. But I think what this episode needs to be now is a bit of a get-to-know-you session properly with this team. Let's find out what we've got, what we're working with, and captain-wise, we'll keep that as is. In fact, the backup guy, no, he's awful. Almendinger, he's getting it. He won't be happy, but we're making moves. Okay, so financially, let's take a look then. 11.6 million. So actually, the balance is not as good as the transfer budget. Are we in debt? I should have probably. There's no debt. We're debt free. There's a transfer debt, but that's not too bad. We're debt free then. 11.6 million in the bank. 17 to spend. We're getting some money in, of course, for that player that I just mentioned. And this is the new team. These are the new boys. My word. We'll take a look at the road trip view then. You can see here the ability of the squad. Oh, it doesn't look as impressive as I thought. Okay, no, it's not bad. I actually think it's good. I think there's a lot of potential here as well. If you look on the other side, you can see 4 players at least have got 4.5-star plus potential. And they're the players then. One of them's leaving. That's that Daniel Keller. Oh, okay then. I don't regret this, I don't think. I don't think this isn't a regretful time. This is just, was this the right decision? Oh god, was this the right choice? This is too late to be thinking of this now. What's the recent form like then? They just beat Bremen. Now, of course, they're on the winter break as well, the Bundesliga winter break. They've got some friendlies in the middle. I think what we'll do is we'll get to January. We'll see what the state of affairs is. And, I mean, their run of form has been awful this season. How many games have they won? 4 matches won. 4 matches won. I mean, Red Bull, Frankfurt, they've done a very similar thing. They're on 16 points. They're 4 points clear of the drop as things stand. The issue really is, though, that the gap between 14th, I mentioned how close it was at the top, right? The gap between like 14th and 8th is pretty big. Like, it's a 10-point gap. So, there's a lot of work to do. And they beat Bremen 4-1, which is a relegation rival. That's a good win. Irritatingly, I can't see what formation they played. So now I'm interested to see if this is probably the formation they play. So in goal, they've got Cimenti, Stefano Cimenti. He's really good. I was just focusing on his name and I looked at his attributes and oh my, he's actually far better than I would have imagined. Okay, I like him a lot. Italian goalkeeper. I love myself. He's conceded he's not had a clean sheet this season. He's not had a clean sheet. At fullback, we've got Ronstadt, or okay, I think that chap there, that Greek guy, is a centre back. So Ronstadt is going to play at right back. Any good? I mean, is he as good as Fatty Dink? Do we need to go and sign Fatty Dink? That's a good question, probably. At the back, then we've got this guy here, who's a Pantilimon Karachaklosios. Oh, that's going to need a nickname. He's got PK as his initials. We'll work on that. Anyway, Greek centre-back, looks really good, actually. He was one of the reasons we came to the club, if I'm honest. 18 determination, great positioning, teamwork, work great, tackling, marking, very good. Heading a little bit questionable, but at 6'3", you'll think that will probably develop. Still has a little bit of a way to go to. I actually think he looks really good. Next to him is going to be Englert. I think that looks like the most sensible choice. Gerald Englert. Again, we're not very good at heading, but he is left-sided, does stay back at all times, 6 foot, tackling, marking, very good. Mentally fantastic, I must say. For a 21-year-old, has got a lot of caps under 21 level as well, by the way. Yeah, he's going to be our left back. Centre back, sorry. Left back is going to be Ozkalafa. Ozkalafa, that's a great name. Turkish international, and I must say, looks. I mean, we had Fatih Dink, of course, at Dresden, who was really good on that right side. On the left side, this guy looks like a little bit of a machine. Those physicals, the crossing. I mean. Oh boy, he's amazing. 38 grand a week. I mean, that's a lot, but he's on a 4-year deal. Thank good. I'm pleased about that. He's from their academy as well, homegrown. Gokem Ozkalafa looks amazing. I almost want to call him Wiz Khalifa, but we'll leave it for now. Central midfield. Oh god, we are not good there. Our central midfield is positively awful. This is where we strengthen in the January, I think. So we've got Ben Chakrion, maybe. He looks, or actually, he doesn't look too bad. Let's give him a look at the Moroccan. Yes, I remember looking at him, actually. Looks okay. I mean, the 3-star worried me a little bit, but actually looks pretty well-rounded. Passing could be improved slightly, first touch as well. 24, can improve a little bit, so hopefully a few of these 13s go to 14s, and all of a sudden, you feel very well-rounded central midfielder, Moroccan international, all these internationals. Now, because Grukic is going to leave, forget him. Thomason is the current left. I mean, I'm already establishing now that a 30-year-old Croatian, probably isn't cut out for this. He's better as a box-to-box midfielder, but I think the midfield 2 is somewhere in the January. We're going to have to look at strengthening him. Right wing, we have a few options, actually. Almendinger. Let's look at him. Now, he prefers the left side, apparently. He probably plays as sort of an inside forward. Oh, no, he's a winger on the right side. He much prefers that. Determination's good. Teamwork, vision, good as well. Work rate, solid. Very, very pacey. Acceleration is off the charts. I think he's our first choice left-sided player. 16.75 million, though. And interestingly, doesn't look like he's going to improve that much. So he might be someone that actually we try and cash in on. He's been around a little bit. They actually bought him for 10 million, interestingly, from Leverkusen, and he's got 5 assists this season. So he's doing a bit of work. Left Schneider, we have this. Oh, no, that's central. What have I done? I want to look at the left side, really. Apparently, Tom Brenner is the guy. We'll look at him first. Oh, yes, indeed. Okay, can get a little bit quicker. Actually, that would be perfect. Everything else, though, great determination, crossing, corners, good dribbling. Dribbling could improve quite a lot. Actually, that's one area which I think he does need to improve on. But everywhere else. I like a lot. Tom Brenner, and it's easy to say. Now, centre attacking midfield, we've got Ozcan or Schneider. Let's look at Schneider first. So Schneider, oh boy, okay, yes. I'm almost tempted, by the way, to convert this chap into a more central midfielder and have him playing central midfield because he's 6 foot, looks really solid, good passing, good. I think that this goal, yes. Just lots of yeses. Jonas Schneider, 3 million he's rated at. 50 million. And up top then, we've got Hoffman, or we've got Schaffer who's been scoring the goals. Now, Frank Hoffman, I've got to say, was someone I looked at and thought he could be the superstar this year for me. 5 goals from 13, was brought in from Freiburg. He's been around a lot, it has to be said. I'm thinking he might be our starting striker. Although, in terms of goal scorers at the team, Schaefer is the top goal scorer. And he's very good. Difficult. That's a difficult scenario. Okay, well, there's not something we have to worry about too much right now. But as things stand, that seems to be the lineup we're going with. Forsberg is going to be an interesting proposition. He's got 2 years left on his contract. He's on 60 grand a week. And if I'm completely honest with you folks, I want him out. Not because he's a horrible person, not because he's done anything wrong. It's just a stupid amount. 4 goals, 5 assists. He's actually pretty good. In this team especially, Jesus. He's up there in terms of assists. He's actually up there in terms of goals as well. And I'm sitting here going, let's get him out. I'm not sure. It's a difficult scenario. If you do look at the squad depth, you can see that all in all, generally speaking, we're pretty good. Central midfield, though, is without doubt to me the big cause for concern. Left back, of course, great left back, 2 good centre backs, good goalkeeper, decent strikers actually across the board. We're good up front, and it's the central area I'm actually concerned about. I don't think we've got any real depth there at all. Defensive midfield, again, not something we're blessed with loads of players in. That is the area that we're going to be looking in for a new player, absolutely. In terms of players, who can we attract then? I'm interested. I've got the German nationality tick. So, best player we can attract right now is Volmer, who's bloody amazing. Plays at Wolfsburg. I mean, he looks, from Flamingo, been brought in, he's gone all over the place. Went to PSG, didn't really feature. Wolfsburg have bought him. I mean, he's not having the best of seasons, but he looks incredible. I can't get him in, but Fatty Dink I'm thinking about. I genuinely think, looking at the Dresden team, there are players there that I can get in. In fact, I might just do it now. I'm saying it. Like, I think he might be the guy. Now, of course, I'm sure Dresden won't like that. The thing is, am I hurting Dresden's title contention? Like, does it matter, though? Oh, no. He's 140k valued. I know he's worth more than that. But, he could be great. I guess we'll scout him. We'll see how he's rated here. I guess that's the best thing to do. We'll do the same thing with Hein, actually. We'll see how he's rated by our team. Hepner as well in the middle. I'm going to look at him too. I think there's a few players. Pissamoglu in the centre. I'm looking at central midfield. I'm thinking there's players that I can still develop and bring with me. Altenberg's another one that we can maybe bring in. Oh, this is awful though. And guessing, what am I doing? I feel like an awful human. At the same time, this is really fun. Friedrich, backup goalkeeper. Right, let's just leave Dresden alone. I've scouted 6 of their players. Oh no, because Dresden, I kind of want them to get promoted, but should I care about that? Oh, I don't know. This is an emotional roller coaster at the moment. I'm a bit concerned. It's 11 million and they've lost 14 this year. Is there anything happening in terms of the centre? No more outs going on. Any clauses I can buy up? So we could sell clauses here for like 2 million. The players that have obviously let go from Stuttgart, Robin Arsalan. He was at Dresden, I think. He was at Dresden. He was bought by Stuttgart from Dresden. So they'd get money for him. Huber, there's quite a few here that have now, Frank Hoffman, Freiburg can buy him back for 18 million. I don't think they'll be doing that. Mahir Hazarmetov. I mean, Jesus Christ. He's 15. Bayern have bought him from me. What's the situation here? There's a sell-on fee. They've bought him from me very early on. I mean, they got him in the academy, very young it seems, and they bought him for 2.2 million immediately. I would have kept hold of him. He's going to obviously be amazing, like amazing. A few other bits and pieces here, nothing too fancy. Well, interesting. It's interesting that we've got a squad that isn't complete by any means. I'm just going to see actually what sort of central midfielders we can attract in terms of quality. We've got money to spend, remember, so it's certainly possible that we should be looking at this immediately. But this little guy from the Ukraine. I think this is the kind of thing actually that I can't really do in this episode. I can't look through I can't look through every single player in this video, obviously, but it's something that I'm going to look for. I think next episode actually will be the end of the January transfer window, and I'll show you everything that we've done, the players we've brought in, what we've moved on, all the changes we've made, because I think actually we need to make this squad our own. As things stand, right, it's not a bad squad, and as I say, it's certainly an upgrade on Dresden in terms of the players we've got, but there's a lot to do here. You can already tell just on values and things, right? There's a lot to do here. And I'm sorry that these 2 episodes we've not really gone anywhere. We've not played any matches. We've not gone any further. But in terms of the series and the context of the series, these are arguably the 2 biggest episodes that we're going to have. Not only have we talked about the change we've made, and I'm going to say now, right, there might be some regret in a couple of weeks' time. Was that the right thing to do? Should we have stayed with Dresden? And today, we're really getting into the depths of this squad and what is needed and what's required for this squad to not only to help them survive, right? And this is, I should say now, right? The objective with Stuttgart is not survival. The objective is how quickly can we get into European competition. And if we get into European competition and make them go from a team in the lower reaches of the Bundesliga to the top of the Bundesliga, if other managers and if other clubs around, so not managers, sorry, but if other clubs around Europe think this is the guy we need to take us to the next level and the Champions League. I'm going to say now, folks, that I don't think Stuttgart is going to be the final club we manage. And I want to remind you all now of something that I said at the start of the series. We get one go. We're getting closer now. We get one go at the Champions League. One go at the final of it. We get one final, and it all rests on that. There's no losing in the final, go again. Well, once we get to a final, that is when the series ends. So I need to make sure the club I get to isn't a fluke final. It's this is where we end things, and this is the managerial journey from Ukraine and Romania to wherever it might be. And this is this is the team before the end, I feel like. But I don't know. We might move around again still. Like, it depends what sort of offers we'd get in the future, of course. I like what we've got here at Stuttgart, though. I think there's a lot of potential. There's a lot of assets, which I think is something that... I don't know if people will have mentioned this in the comment section, but it's something I certainly thought in my head, right? Is that as things stand on this side, there's a few players here that are not likely to keep, but are assets that we can sell on. And that's something I've never really had at Dresden. We never had that at Dresden. We didn't have players that were just sort of sitting around that we can move on for money to help us reinvest properly in this squad. And I'm not going to lie, right? You look at players like Ozcan, who looks okay, but he looks okay. And he's valued at 16.5 million. We'll see what we can do in the January. But that, to me, is an asset we can move on and improve in a big way. So what do you think then? I guess now you've seen the squad. I've talked you through a little bit of it. Of course, you'd have had your opinion before on whether we should have moved or not. Do you think it's the right choice, the right decision? This week there will be, I don't know what day it'll be, probably later in the week, but there will be another double upload day. So if you are looking forward to another double upload day, do leave a like on the video. Let me know you're looking forward to it. And yeah, before we go, actually, let's just look at one more thing. I just wanted to look at the under 19s to see if we've got anyone fancy. We've got 3 players probably that are going to become maybe something. 15 years of age, they're very young, it has to be said. Michael Carl's there as well. Looks okay, could become something good. And Dusan Druic, again, it's way too early to tell already. 15 years of age, he's not going to be getting in the side anytime soon. And we've also got a goalkeeper who looks average. We've also got a B team. I don't know how much of the B team you can actually look at. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Are you out on loan? Oh, come back to us. He's at Bremen, but he... Crossing's good, dribbling needs to be worked on, but physically very good. Wonder Kid, 19 years of age. Hello there. Dunkel. Keep an eye out for him come the end of the season, and of course going into next season. We didn't spend that long at Dresden, guys. We genuinely... They're still paying for my bloody course. There we are then. It wasn't long. A 9th place finish. We've left them top of the league, and we've moved on. This is now the... It seems strange to say this. The 6th team we were managing. The 6th team. That's strange, isn't it? But I have to say... It looks like a progression every step of the way as they go up and up and up. What lies next, though? Right then, as I said before, sorry, I'm sort of doing a double end here. If you enjoyed today's video, please do leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe to the channel. And with love with care, from me, that's Benji, the Stuttgart manager. We'll see you again very, very soon. Goodbye. Our media handling's got worse. It's the stress of dealing with all the managerial changes. I didn't have time for it.